Okay, dear students, the second category of auxiliary verbs is modal auxiliaries. Okay, there are two kinds of auxiliary verbs are there in English. First one, primary or principal auxiliary. Second one, modal auxiliaries. So what is modal auxiliaries? We use modal auxiliaries to express mood or attitude of the speaker. Okay, so the word model is derived from mood. Okay, modal auxiliaries. The word model is derived from mood. We use the word mood. Okay, the word model is derived from mod. Okay, then it changed as a mood. So the modal auxiliaries express mood or attitude of the speaker. Okay, that express mood or attitude of the speaker. The modal auxiliaries are will, shall, can, may, must, need, ought to, used to, dare, would, should, could, might. The will is present tense, will, past tense, would. Shall, past tense, should. Can, past tense, could. May, past tense, might. Okay. These are the modal auxiliaries in English. First one, will. We use the modal auxiliary will to express willingness for asking questions, making requests, to show the determination, etc. Okay, we use will to express willingness, asking questions, making requests, show determination, etc. So will's past tense would. We use would to express habitual action in past. We use would to express habitual action in past. At the same time, we use would to express polite request. Would you please? We use would to express polite request. Okay. To express willingness or wish. Next one, shall. The shall to express future time. We use shall to express future time and to express determination, to express command, to express promise, to express threat. Then shall's past tense, should. We use should to express supposition or possibility, to express duty or moral obligation, and we use should to express suggestion. Next one, can. Next, auxiliary can. That we use to express ability. That you know, yes, I can do. We use can to express ability. I can do. So next, function of can to express request, to express possibility, to express permission. Can's past tense, could. The could we use to express ability in the past, to express a polite question, to express possibility. Okay. Next one, may. May we use to ask permission. May I come in? We use may to ask permission. May I come in? Okay. So, to express probability. It may rain soon. It may rain soon. Probability. Probability means sadhyata. Okay. Next one, to express purpose, to express wish. Then, may's past tense, might. We use past tense of may. What is that? Might. To express uncertainty, to express purpose. Next one, must. Must we use to express compulsion. You must do your work. You must do your work. That shows the compulsion. Okay. Then to express duty or necessity, to express determination, to express strong possibility. Next one, need, that we use in negative statement or in interrogative statements. Next one, ought to, that we use to express moral binding, to express advice. We use ought to express advice. You ought to take this injection. You ought to take this injection. So used to. Used to. The last one, dare. In the negative, we use dare in the negative statement, in the interrogative statement also. Okay. Interrogative means question statement. We use dare in the question statement also. So, here in this class we discuss what is modal auxiliaries. The word modal is derived from mode that changed into mood. Modal auxiliaries to express the mood and attitude of the speaker. So, will past tense, the past tense of will, would. The past tense of shall, should. The past tense of can, could. The past tense of may, might. Okay. Must, need, ought to, used to, dare. These are the modal auxiliaries in English. Okay. So, regarding this class, if you have any doubts, you just ask. Okay, children. Thank you.